Penuel the Black Pen has asked a question. Uh, his question was whether the people who vote for MK party are they aware that now President Zuma has been disqualified. And now that President Zuma has been disqualified by the IEC, not disqualified, banned, has been banned from standing for election, because disqualification is something else. Disqualifications happen when you broke the rules of IEC. So he's not disqualified because he did not break any rules. He's banned from contesting elections for the reason that he's got a criminal record. So Penuel was asking whether the people who said they wanted to vote for Umkhonto weSizwe party will still vote for Umkhonto weSizwe party even when Zuma is banned. Mm. I think, my brother, you are asking a wrong question. It should not be, the question should not be uh, when now that Zuma is banned, uh, whether the people are aware. The question should be, why is the white system banning others from running? That should be the question. I know you want to ask the question that way because you are still enjoying your house Negro money, and that is fine. But uh, why are we not asking these questions? Who's got an exclusive right? Can't anybody, can't everybody see that white people have been preparing for these elections? Everybody was here when everything happened. We know President Zuma was not charged of any crime. He's the only person who was kidnapped by the criminal law to go to jail for no reason. He did not stand a trial. He was found guilty of a crime he was not charged of. He was never charged of any crime. He was just found guilty of a crime which he was never accused of. Because if he was accused of this crime, he was going to be taken to court and let him defend himself in court. And if they win in court. They did not do all that process. The question should be, why are we using war tactics to eliminate others from running for elections? Why do we uh, why do we say we are in a democracy and we don't allow others to run for office? What kind of democracy? What kind of democracy is this? So I wanted to answer to Penuel that none of us are confused. We know the strategy that the white people have employed to destroy the prospects of black people taking over and controlling their own fate. We can clearly say that the white system have decided to isolate President Zuma from the MK party. and then isolate the MK from President Zuma, so that this question should bring doubts to people who wants to vote for MK whether they should continue to vote for it, uh, uh, because President Zuma is no more gonna be standing. So I want to answer the question that we are not confused of anything, and we're still going to vote for MK party. And President Zuma will be in the ballot because that makes sense. The other things don't make sense. So only what makes sense and what is logical should actually prevail. If law is used uh, to punish people, not to achieve justice, if law is used to punish people, uh, not to administer justice, the law itself become criminal. In this case, the law itself is a criminal. President Zuma is innocent. When the law is used as a political weapon to fight your political wars, then the law becomes a politician. So this law is criminal against President Zuma. This law is politicking against President Zuma. So we should not allow that to happen. It should never happen. President Zuma, uh, today is the 3rd of April 2024. I make this record intentionally so that the future uh, would not be confused. Anyone who is enjoying their house Negro money, let them enjoy. But black people are never confused, and black people will never be confused about President Zuma and what he stands for. Whether Zondo uses tactics to prepare for elections and go and kidnap President Zuma and put a criminal record on him, and all of a sudden now they use that. Who says why? Why after 5 years? Why would you say after 5 years this does not work anymore? Why? Why after 5 years? Remember, President Mandela was in jail. Not because President Mandela wanted to be in jail or because he was a criminal. So when you ban people from standing, you mean people who are like President Mandela has no opportunity to stand for elections in South Africa. Because there's still a political arrest in South Africa. President Zuma has been arrested politically. There's never any criminal law that has been applied on President Zuma. So the arrest of President Zuma, it's a political arrest, and media bashing and media propaganda on him, it's very clear that it's a fight against black people. Uh, the judges at the High Court, the judges or the people at the Electoral Court, they must get sober. They must never pretend like they've been in a cave, like they don't know anything about what is happening. Let them refer to a law, but refer to it in a logical sense and in a fair way. Don't apply the law blindly like stupid people. Let's follow the logic and the events of what happened for somebody to find himself like that. And nobody should be banned for. No one should not be allowed to stand for election. Whether you are a crazy person, even if you are not, even if you are not a sound person in the mind, you should be allowed to stand for election if you feel you want to stand for election. People will say we can't vote for a crazy person. But if people want to vote for a crazy person, why don't you allow people to vote for a crazy person if it's a democracy? Let people be voted. People have got a right to be voted. People have got a right to vote. President Zuma has got a right to be voted. President Zuma has got a right to vote. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching.
Political season is upon us, Penuel the Black Pen. So it came out yesterday from the IEC, if not this morning, that ex-President Jacob Zuma will not be allowed to sit in Parliament under Umkhonto weSizwe, and is not allowed to be on the parliamentary list, candidate list. This is because he was in jail, so he's an ex-convict, and according to what people are saying, you have to have been out of jail for at least 5 years to be considered. Because one of the questions asked is, Gayton Mackenzie Moss is an ex-convict, so he shouldn't run. To Anoye, it's been more than 5 years. So, Umsholozi, as far as has been reported now, cannot be the official leader of Umkhonto weSizwe, cannot sit in parliament if people vote for him and vote for Umkhonto weSizwe, and cannot be on the candidate list. I don't know for how long. The second thing is, I don't know if the ANC, the African National Congress, has officially suspended or expelled Jacob Zuma for this Umkhonto weSizwe patronage that he's doing now. And what that would mean even for the ANC, because there are many Zuma loyalists. For me, my concern is this. I've been meeting a lot of people who are looking to vote for Umkhonto weSizwe. They are saying, no, I like Ubaba Msholozi, I liked his presidency under the ANC, I want him to carry on leading us. But if Msholozi is not going to be an official leader of MK, if Msholozi is not going to be sitting in parliament, what exactly is he going to be doing? Is he just going to be an advisor to the MK? If people are going to be voting for Umkhonto weSizwe, who are they voting for? Who are the people that are going to sit in parliament on behalf of Umkhonto weSizwe? And are the people that are supporting Umkhonto weSizwe aware of this? Because abantu bazovotela uZuma, mase bayathuka makusekufika eParliament uthola ukuthi kuhlela abantu abangabazi. And that becomes a mess. So we need to consider that